Hi. Could you just first of all update us on Casemiro, because he went off with it was a cut and a bang to the head. Is he allowed to play? Is he available to play tomorrow?
Yes. So it was worst bleeding, so we had to come off. Was not in our advantage that he couldn't continue the game, but he's available for tomorrow.
There was no concussion or anything like that?
No.
Just in terms of tomorrow's game, how important is it to keep going in this competition? Clearly it's silverware that you could win, but also for the general confidence around the club. I know you said you're aligned with Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos, but results like Saturday's undermine confidence that the club's going in the right direction.
When you are unbeaten for January and February and you win and you lose one game, and we know our aim is to win every game. As United, you have to win every game, and obviously it was poor performance, poor defeat. We are aware of this, and we want to stay in every competition. So on your first question, we have to win tomorrow, but that doesn't change our approach, because that is for every game.
When you talk about the future to people like Sir Dave Brailsford, what exactly do you talk about?
About the future?
Yeah.
So I know the future, and but also I have to look in today's, and we have to work on the team development and the progress, and of course to win every game, and that's also what we are doing. So a lot of effort is in what is today, but we also already look forward to longer term.
Speaking about working with the team, Erik, I don't know if you saw any of the Monday Night Football coverage last night, but Jamie Carragher was dissecting your team's out of possession performance, and he was looking specifically at the Fulham game, and he said that from what he could work out, you were trying to press high and also do a low block at the same time. I mean, when you hear things like that, is that a fair criticism of what you see unfold on the pitch?
So first of all, so some analysts are very objective in their comments, very good advices, and some are very subjective. So Jamie Carragher is one of the, from the first moment on, he's criticized, and now he wants to make his point. And probably in the first half an hour, he had a point where Fulham in the midfield setup, a little bit surprises, and then we had to find the solutions. And after half an hour, we found the solutions. And where we are, I was not pleased with the performance in defending, especially there over the left side, how we did that, the pressing, because they came out, especially in the first half an hour, several times over the left side. Can't happen. And that has to do everything with willingness and spirit and passion. And so that was in the previous weeks was very good from this team, and therefore we won football games. So but I know football are not robots. Sometimes they have bad days. So but it can't be. It's unacceptable, and we have to do better tomorrow. But in the weeks before, we have done very well.
So in terms of the goal Fulham scored, that was a moment on the pitch, the players having a bad time, rather than the strategy in terms of defending.
The goal Fulham?
Yeah, Fulham's winner, when they broke them.
It can't happen when they have a throw-in in the corner. How we managed this as a team, that was no good.
Nicky.
Erik, you're not trying to throw younger players in, as we saw at the weekend with Omari, and Amad Diallo came on late on in the game as well. I just wanted to ask you about Antony and the situation. He's kind of dropped down the pecking order a little bit. Is that something between yourself and the player? Is he not been performing the way you want him to perform? And what's the situation going to be with him with the summer coming up also?
First of all, so I brought Kobe Mino, and everyone is questioning. And now we are 6 weeks ahead, and the same who questioning are now telling he has to go in the England squad. Same people. Garnacho, it's the truth. I brought Garnacho So what is the manager doing? What is the staff doing? But similar. But they need time, and I think so. Omari came on, and it's not easy to come in a game because we didn't play our best game. So the team, then it's also for him not easy. But he plays a reasonable game, and I think he show abilities. He can be a player for the future, and so they need some time. But they also have to know in top football you don't get time. You have to perform, and when you come in, you have to show it. But as a manager, I know they need the time. So that is the paradox, and I will give them the time because I believe in these players. And then the second question, Antony, I backed him for a long time, and I know his abilities, and he has great abilities. He is, when he plays, how I know from the past, he is unstoppable. He is no defender, I think, can stop him because he's one of the quickest players in the first 10 yards. So when he plays that game, then he will perform. And I'm very confident he will do for the future. I'm sure he is resilient. He is a character, and he will fight back. So I back him in that place, and he has now to wait for his chance. And once he's there, he has to pick him.
Erik, just with the cup game tomorrow and then with the derby at the end of the week, does this feel like quite a defining week in terms of how the season will be viewed at the end?
So many. There will be coming up more defining moments. And for me, it's always the first game is the most important.